Hi everybody. God, I look like I'm
Hello.
just going like,
No, you don't ever look like that. We got our clever board. So cool. Action. All right.
Sorry, we are so very late.
Yeah, sorry
Oh my
you guys.
gosh.
Finally we're here.
We just walked in the door and was like,
Yeah, exactly. Here we are. And
how
Vera?
are we?
We are,
17 minutes,
yeah,
wow.
17 minutes. Sorry about that. But now it is time for us all to take a deep breath and exhale all the stress and tension from the week and just rejuvenate this weekend.
I didn't even get to change my top.
That looks pretty
It's
on
all right.
you.
Yeah,
Looks like
okay.
a field of flowers. Do we want to talk a little bit about this beautiful picture behind us?
Do we want to talk about our advertisements first?
Yes.
Okay. Get that over with.
Hi, Sheila. Hi, Sammy.
Hi everybody. God, sorry we're so good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry
Don't mind
about
waiting.
that.
Okay.
But yes, so we have our special sale that is starting, and it's only going to be for a week. It is going to end on the
flash
17th.
sale.
Yeah, it's a flash sale. And so 3 of our
Sammy.
best-selling art pictures are on 50% off.
Wow.
So it's kind of the sale of the season if you're interested in the Mother God Azna canvas or print, or the Michael Archangel, or the Guardian Angel. So it's a really good deal, especially with Christmas coming.
Yes, exactly.
So that's on
Hi, Deborah.
flash sale for a week. Hi,
Yeah.
Deborah. What else do we have, Vera?
We have, of course, all of our services, and then our retreat.
I'm so excited about the mini retreat.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
going to be a fun weekend.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see
Exactly.
how everyone comes for that.
Yeah.
Who's going to come and be with us that weekend.
Aloha.
Aloha, Roxanne.
Hi, Mary.
Mary. What else? Do we have anything else going on?
No, that's it.
I'm really excited
Yeah.
about that retreat,
Yeah.
though. That's going to be awesome. Okay, so obviously I picked the Mother Azna picture because she is a part of our
Rose.
special. Hi, Rose. But also we just wanted to talk about just a little bit. You know what was really interesting, Vera?
No.
This morning I was listening to some old trance sessions with Angus, and I ran across an answer that he gave us a while back about Mother Azna's temple on the other side.
Oh.
This is from 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
This is a session from 2 years ago, and Angus was telling us through Vera. I was asking about right before we come into life. He was saying that there's a chamber that she has right off of her temple on the other side that we all visit her before we come into life.
I don't remember that.
I know, it was so long ago. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Just wanted to share that with everyone.
Yeah, because people have been
Super neat.
asking about.
It's
stuff
super
like that.
cool, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
she's not far removed. She is so much a part of our experience on the other side, but also in life. She is here for us. So anytime that you are going through anything that you need, maybe even a miracle in your life, or just your hardships and things that
That
you're
happened
going
to
through.
me today.
Did it?
Yes, because there's some issues that are going on, and I was talking to her last night, and I said, I totally trust that everything's going to work out, and it did.
Really?
Today, yeah. I was going, man, that was fast.
That is so
But yeah, it was,
amazing.
so nice.
That is really cool.
Yeah. So I thought that was good.
That's neat. And I wanted to tell you too that with your print, you also get a write-up. And I only brought it up because of what she was just saying reminded me of something that's on this write-up. Which they can't really see it right now, but it says here that never was it known that anyone who turns to her is denied. She is the greatest protection, and when called upon, comes with sword in hand to cut through the snares of darkness to protect us. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Some people have seen her really, really, really big, like as tall as a redwood.
Oh,
even.
yeah.
So, and then you can
Comes
see
in
her.
all shapes and sizes.
Yes, you can see her in whichever visage that you resonate to most.
Look at Roxanne wants to take.
Oh,
Your angel
awesome!
cards.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
And I did leave it up to the universe. I did.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
cool. What else do we want to say? But yeah, in this picture, she also has the light of the other side behind her. That's the circle, and all the clouds that are billowing out, and all the flowers. Because we've heard that she likes flowers.
Mhm.
And we give her flowers as a symbol of our gratitude or whatever. But this is also, it's supposed to be pouring out from the other side in her as her blessings to us, as well as the doves of peace, and then her sword is ultimate protection.
Yeah.
So like, let's say if you are in a situation where you're scared, or in the middle of the night you're having nightmares or whatever it is, anytime you can call on her and it's immediate. She comes with her sword in hand to cut through that negativity, that darkness that sometimes can affect us or our fears in life.
Yeah.
Do we want to start off with some of the philosophy questions that
yeah.
we've gotten?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. This is interesting. Do we want to start up here with Dylan's?
Yeah.
Okay. So, some of the questions that we have here is from Dylan Dew, and he is asking, can a human soul experience life as another plant or animal or even a machine if the robot is advanced enough?
We don't, in our philosophy, we do
Right.
not believe that.
Right. In our philosophy,
We don't cross phylums.
Right. We stay human beings. What's Roxanne saying?
She's watching her client and watching Hawaii Little League champs.
Oh, cool.
My grandson loves watching that.
That's cool.
The Little League, yeah.
Sorry for unfinished chats. No problem. Okay, so that answers that.
We're having problems too because we're way late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Okay.
We're here. And that's
Yeah.
what matters. We made it. All right. Do we want to talk about his dinosaur question? Or
Yeah.
Okay. This is interesting. Dylan Dew is asking, can you tell us more about the age of dinosaurs? I wonder about their karma and why they went extinct the way they did. There have been 5 major mass extinctions on Earth, and we have evidence that we are at the beginning of another one, with so many species that have died in such a sudden catastrophe over and over again. What do you make of this cycle of fate, and can humans change the course to avoid another one? That's a great question.
It is.
So to start off with the dinosaur thing, should I tell them what I was remembering from years ago at the office? Okay, so years ago when we worked at Sylvia Brown's office, one of the things that we remember hearing about was they were talking about seeing dinosaurs coming into this planet, and they said they knew we were going to be in trouble because they had never seen that on another planet. That's the only thing I remember because that stood out in my memory about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you get anything on that?
No.
But as far as the second part of his question, do you believe that we can change things?
Yes.
Definitely.
Definitely. And I think all the catastrophes and all that are killing off the animals, plus what we do to the animals as well, is part of it.
Yeah.
A big, huge part of it. And we can change that. We can be more, kinder with the animals than we have been. I know people are going to always want to hunt, and that's not an issue as long as you eat what you get. But, for sport,
Right. No,
Yeah.
there's other things
Use
we
a
can
video
do for
game.
sport. Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Now, also, as far as because he was saying that he's seen that there's 5 mass extinctions. I'm not sure if he meant like one of them was the flood, because we did talk about that, the Great Flood, and how, from what Angus was saying, that was from Atlantis doing experiments with a massive harnessed power from crystals and that type of thing.
They got out of hand.
They got out of hand.
The ego
Yeah,
did.
exactly. So they were really pushing it.
Yeah.
But that is obviously related to humankind and what we were doing. It's the same as now. We have the power of pushing a single button to create an atomic, explosion.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
that could be the same kind of thing. But that's where it's interesting because that same, or I think it was the same session that I was listening to this morning. It was from 2 years ago. It was from July 2016, and we had the elections coming up. And we were asking Angus on the other side about it. And at the time, he was saying that a lot of people in life or in our country feel that our vote doesn't matter, and that's where the problem could be, is because
It's not could be. It
well,
is.
and this is right before the elections.
Oh, yeah,
and this
yeah.
is how it happened.
Yeah.
Because he was
Because it's
saying
true.
that's where the problem can be, is the apathy that we
Mhm.
think, oh well,
It
my vote's
doesn't-
not going to matter. It's not going
gonna
to
count.
change anything, right? Well, here we are, and now we're 2 years later, and we're looking back saying, wow, if more of us would have voted, then things could be different. But we are where we are.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's exactly what he was just saying a couple weeks back, is that apathy is death. It's the same thing. It's not to become apathetic and to care about our neighbors, not just what we've got,
Yeah.
but each other. and that
Yeah,
kind of
we're not
thing.
the only ones on earth. Other people have their lives that are affected by whatever we do as well in America.
Right.
You know, so big time.
And
kind of
exactly.
thing.
And you know what? I don't have any children, but I want for the next generations, I want the people and the
heck
entities
yeah.
who come here to be able to have a full life, to gain the healing and empowerment that they charted to have.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's where it really kind of channels into what his question is about.
Yeah.
We have the power to
To-
not have this happen again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still going to happen because we have to start over again, but it pushes it back.
Right.
You know, because it could be, what was it when Sylvia told us it was 100 years at that time. But if we don't stop doing to what we're doing to the planet and to everything else, then it's going to be sooner.
That's the
But
thing.
we can change it
Yeah.
if we start doing, but you know, all of this stuff where people don't believe in global warming and all that stuff,
Right.
that's going to be death.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But again,
so-
I feel like sometimes it's apathy, because it's easier to not believe in it, because it saves them money.
Yeah.
They don't have to invest in recycling
Mhm.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That's just my own view of it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
perspective.
Just our opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we don't cross over from animal to human. What about alien to human? That's a great question.
It is, huh?
Well, we do believe that.
We do have lives on other planets.
So even though we're on other planets, what we've learned is that we're all humanoid looking, just because of the different races that we have on this planet. Are originally from other planets. This planet was colonized from other planets. That's what the information that we've received in our research, and also the things that we learned at Nova Spiritus
Right.
through Sylvia, was that this planet was colonized, from other planets. And so even if we are an alien on another planet, we're just going to look like one of the races that are here,
Right.
basically.
Yeah, because we've all had lives on other
We're not going to have
planets.
like all these tentacles coming out of our head.
No.
or whatever.
It's good for a movie.
Star Trek, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what other question
Okay,
do you
okay.
have? Well, he had another one.
Yeah, he had the question up here. This was, he was wondering, he feels very instant connection with you, and he was thinking, Dylan, that you and he have met before. Do you know if we've crossed paths on Earth or on another planet?
Yeah,
That's
it was that
really
one that we
great.
had with John Ammon, with the big crystals.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Well, I guess that would be
I don't
it. That
remember
would be
yesterday.
it.
I always have to call you. So I don't know if I remember.
That is cool. So maybe, Dylan, you will start to have some thoughts and some visions or some dreams, or things come to you about
Oh,
and
yeah.
channel memories from your
that
life
planet.
with Vera on that planet.
Well, you were there too.
That's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool to hear what he
We've
what he
all
feels, or
crossed
what she
paths
feels.
with each other in the soul tribe kind of thing, but even with people that aren't. Haven't you gone like to the grocery store and there's like a little baby in a carrier and they just look at you and you just know you've been with them before?
Yeah.
Or seen them or had a life somewhere or met on the other side, not met, but
You guys, I have
hung
to tell
out.
you really quick. There was this one life where I was a baby, and Angus was an older gentleman, and he had passed me. My parents were getting on a boat, and he had passed me to them to help
that's
them.
right.
And he said our eyes connected,
Yeah.
and it was like, but I was a baby. It's just what you just
yeah,
said.
yes, yeah, because I've done that so many times, and with people too. It's just like I know that person.
That's really
Yeah.
cool. Me too.
Yeah.
Same feeling.
Yeah, and because we've had lives together, and we're in the same soul tribe.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have connected
Exactly.
like we did with this. Yeah, awesome.
That's super
Yeah.
cool. That's neat. That happened to
Yeah.
Roxanne too.
Yeah, and that's how you know that it's a past life thing too. But of course, it could also be that you're in the same soul tribe on the other side.
Yeah.
But more than likely, you've crossed paths, in lives, past
Yeah.
lives.
Speaking of past lives,
Yeah.
this is an interesting question from Erin McNulty Cowell.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think so many Christians don't believe in past lives? There are a lot of Christians who believe the devil wants us to believe in past lives, and that's where the information comes from. I, of course, don't believe that, but I'm just curious about what you think.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
It's control.
Definitely.
Council of Nicaea, like we talked about before, they put in there things that you guys or all of us had to be afraid of so that we needed them,
Mhm.
or, to know something we needed them.
So much healing and
Mhm.
so much empowerment can come from what we discovered through our past lives. And to just shut that off and say, oh, that's from the devil, then it's like, it's putting, like, we would have to find all our answers in the church, basically, or whoever is reigning at the time.
Right.
That's where we have to find our answers. We can't find them on our own because it's from the devil
Yeah.
or whatever. That's what.
And
a
you
lot of that
can't know
control.
everything. You can't ask certain questions. It's just you have to believe kind of stuff.
Right.
Oh, I got it. Roxanne is saying that she thinks Sylvia directed her to us because when we said her name, that's when she stayed.
Oh,
gonna stay
cool.
tuned.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. What time do we got? Oh, yeah. We've only been live for 15 minutes. We were running late today.
Yeah, really, huh?
Okay. Do you want to do this one?
Oh,
Yeah.
Let me think about that one. Do another
Okay,
one.
okay, let's do
See.
another question. We just check it out. We always have so many. Oh, this is an interesting question. Alma was asking, okay, I've never heard anyone else mention an exit point. Our life's charts must be super complicated and extremely thought out. Is there any way to see one's own exit point? Is there any way to see one's own life chart?
Yes.
That's what I was meant to say.
A lot of times when we do hypnosis, people want to go to the other side to look at their chart. But more often than not, sometimes it's a book, sometimes it's a computer, sometimes it's whatever, they resonate to. And it's blank.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
Except for one date was on it, but that's what happened to me.
Yeah, and they're like, what the heck does that mean? I don't have anything, charted. It's like, no, it's just that you're not supposed to know yet.
You're not supposed to see yet.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I went and I did the meditation, and then that's something that you can do, or when you're falling asleep.
Oh, meditation
you can
too,
put yourself into. Meditation is basically like just relaxing yourself, taking deep breaths to just slow down, and to open yourself up and start visualizing. So you can visualize yourself going to, like, say, the Hall of Records where your book of life is, where your life chart is. And like Vera just said, you can open it up. So I did that back when I was working at the office. And it was blank, but it only had one thing in there. It was the date. It was December of, I think it was 97. It was the year that we got ordained as ministers.
Oh, so it was 98? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was said 90, yeah. It was the date that we got. That was all that I saw.
That's so interesting.
It was.
Yeah.
So anyway, like Vera's saying, it might not be what you expected, but just see what you feel.
Yeah.
When you
and
do
then
your meditation.
take whatever it is that you see, and don't say, oh, I'm just making it up because I like so-and-so, or I did this or that. Trust yourself that you're getting the right information.
Exactly. That's really important. That's one of the things is we don't want to rely on it. We want to really focus on, because we have that ability within ourselves. Just like you're always saying, our mind is a muscle. The more we use it, the more it develops, and we can open up that channel.
Exactly.
For ourselves.
But a lot of times people just want validation because they already know.
Yeah.
And that's okay too.
And that's really important. That's where sometimes I know
some people just need a little kickstart.
Yeah, and the healing that people get to when they talk to you in a past life
or
reading
whoever,
or a current life reading, it really is helpful.
Yeah.
Okay.
she was saying that religion is just as corrupt as government.
It can be. Was there anything you wanted to add on that?
What?
On her statement?
Oh, that religion is corrupt? No, I totally agree.
Okay.
Because there's so much good that could be done with all the money that the Catholics have.
I know.
They could be feeding the world, you know, and they just keep it locked up, and I don't know, that's just not very spiritual to me.
I know. I agree.
Or, you know, that time that the Pope said that you can't go to Jesus without being at church. I don't believe that either.
No.
They just want people to be there.
Yeah.
Because you can have church anywhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
don't worry, Alma, we were late.
Like how Jesus did. When he would have
talk
in the fields.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We had a lot of lives with everybody here in Jesus' life too.
Oh, see, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can we repeat the same life to do things differently? That's a great question.
You mean the same type of life?
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be the exact same. Yeah.
Exactly. It's not going to be exactly the same, but we might have certain lessons.
Yeah, because something that we feel that we didn't do as well as we wanted to do, you know, that way we do it again.
A lot of times we'll do that. We'll chart lessons.
We're always us again. It's just that we have a different visage. So our soul is always the same.
And two, our eyes. You can usually see the soul in the eyes, even if the eye color is different.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we can.
Hi, Dennis.
We can chart. Hi, Dennis. We can chart the same type of lesson, and then situations will come up where we might want to not repeat what we did before and overcome that. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
We'll have lots of lives like that.
Yeah, and then
Same
sometimes
people.
we have to do it again because we didn't.
Right. Did you want to get into some of the birthmarks?
Is that all for the philosophy?
Let's see. There's always more. Here's one that Roxanne was asking.
Okay.
Okay. She was kind of saying it here and then she restated it here. She said, maybe the question should have been, with 300 family members, are we under one angel because we are connected to my grandma and grandpa? I could read the whole question.
I would like you to, because that's just kind of like...
What I was trying to say is because my family members, this is Roxanne's question from a little while ago. Because my family members, which is from my grandma and grandpa's children.
Sorry, can you start again? Because I wasn't listening. I was reading.
You were reading.
I was. I can't lie because you're going to ask me and I'm going to go, then start sweating because I didn't listen.
What I was trying to say is because my family's members, which is from my grandma and grandpa's children and their children, so on, consist of 300 relatives, we must be under the wings of the Angel of Hope. Maybe not, but I've always wondered about it, and our last reunion was 10 years ago, and our count was in about 275. Thought some has gone home, their children are having children. Or maybe the question should have been, with 300 family members, are we under one angel because we are connected to my grandma and grandpa? So I'm thinking, I'm not sure, but what I'm thinking that Roxanne is asking, and correct me if I'm wrong, when you have your angel, you're going to have the same angel for you personally, Roxanne, from life to life to life. Your grandma is going to have her own angel, and every single one of your relatives is going to have their own angel. Now, it's a great question. There might be a family angel.
We can ask.
There might be a band of angels that is, you know, because we do have teams of people that are on the other side, teams of entities that are helping us and all of our loved ones. So we might have, like, say, a team that's helping our specific relatives, and there might be angels that do hover around the same family. Yeah, that's a great question.
Do you want to write it down?
Sure.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
we can ask Angus, but that is a great question.
Come back in the time whenever you were born and start. Okay. Like, say you die as me or you, and then we come back in whenever you were born,
Come back
and
in time.
start over to do things differently. Yeah, I mean, we definitely.
Our soul is always the same.
Exactly. We have the same soul. We might come in. I might have a different name. Vera will have a different name. We start
We
over,
look
new
different.
family usually, and we might chart to have the same type of childhood with the same type of
Parents.
things to overcome.
And we might have the same people that
Yeah,
were in
we might.
previous lives.
A lot of times
But they're
we do that.
different.
Different scenarios,
Yeah.
or different. We're all living in different types of scenarios.
Right.
Maybe
No, there was
whatever
that's
relationships.
Good.
But yeah.
Roxanne. She said sorry for the confusion.
No, not confusing at all.
No.
But
It's just me.
no, but
Yeah,
but
we'll ask
and
Angus.
so we'll have those same type of lessons. I think it was superstitious or something. Superstitious 33, and we'll have the same type of lessons, and then because we might have wanted to do things better, I might have wanted to do more with my opportunity instead of just letting opportunity go that I could have taken and my life be so much whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Exactly.
Okay.
And is it
Whoopsie.
Unicornify?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh,
Nada?
nada. Waves to all.
Uh-huh.
That's cute. Whoops.
Is that the one that you would call Nada?
Nada, yeah. I work with this girl named Nada, so that's why I thought that. Okay, so that's that question. And I think we're pretty much caught up on the philosophy questions for now. Looks like. Yeah. Okay, Vera. I think everybody is super excited and ready to hear, except for this one. I don't know if you wanted to still talk about that one.
Oh, well, Sharon Tate.
Yeah,
She's doing amazing on the other side. We all are when we go there.
Yeah, so Kindheart 98 and Dodie had both asked about
Dodie
Sharon
too.
Tate, and her, obviously, she died a horrific death. She was pregnant, she was murdered, and of course, was she cocooned? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
But yeah, and she was cocooned with baby.
Yeah, because that was such a evil way to such an evil thing to do to that sweet person. From what I didn't know her obviously, but from what I read, she was just like an angel on earth. A really sweet.
She was very
person.
sweet. Yeah, very nice person. How she was with Roman, you never know, huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, but the reason why she chose that in her chart is because if they would be doing it just to, I don't want to say ordinary people, but people that weren't famous, then it wouldn't have gotten the attention that it did, and then they would have been able to kill more and more and more people.
Wow.
So that way it really magnified the police to get, things going. So she is doing absolutely wonderful on the other side, and she's helping babies come home. She's helping babies that,
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't know, I just get that she was really looking forward to being a mother, and she would have been just like amazing.
Aww.
Yeah. So
That's
that's
really
what she
neat.
does on the other
She's
side.
experiencing that on the other side.
Yeah.
That's really kind of neat.
Yeah. So she's doing great.
We is greater than me. We is greater than me. This is the symbol of our team. We taught to live by as they win the world championship. Very cool. Sharon, yes, that's correct, Alma. Sharon charted that murder for what Vera was
We
just
chart the way
saying.
we're going to go home.
Yeah. But will she come back into life again? Just asking.
Oh, no.
She's content on the other
Yes,
side.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
She learned
She
everything.
did what she wanted to do. Yeah.
To experience.
Yeah. We're going to do birthmarks in a moment. We were going to do all this first and then birthmarks at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Which is now the end.
Yeah, now it's the end. All right, should I read our first birthmark question that we've had?
We already did Sharon Tate.
Yeah, but this one.
Oh, that one, okay, yeah.
Okay, so this question we've had from Gabriel John. It's a birthmark question. And he was saying, I have a birthmark shaped like my country, Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
His country is Egypt, and he wondered what it means.
Okay, well, he's had many past lives in Egypt.
Oh,
He
Oh,
just
cool.
really loves Egypt. And but the life that he chose to have that birthmark from, and I don't really know history that well, but I don't know if Egypt was around in 6,000 years ago. But you know how I love 3, 6, 9, but I get 6,000, and I don't know if they were around that far back.
I would imagine.
I don't know, but
Because you got to, yeah, I would think so.
yeah. Well, that's what I got, 6,000 years ago. And what he did was, and it was interesting because he was female in that life. But what I got is that only the males were the ones that were literate.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But this, I mean, what's his name?
Gabriel John.
Yeah, I know it's going to probably freak him out because he was a female, but we all are different. We're
Yeah.
male, female, gay, not gay, that kind of thing. But her father taught her how to read and write. So what she really loved to do is go around to the different places in the village and write about what people were doing. And for some reason, I think that they found those.
Really?
Yeah, whatever they wrote on, papyrus or
Papyrus paper?
papyrus, yeah. And because somehow people know about this little tiny village that nobody would have known about had not somebody written about what they were doing.
That is so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So that's what I got for him.
It's really neat because you could tell a lot
Yeah.
from reading something like that.
Yeah, and just going around in everyday life. It wasn't like, being in royalty or anything like that, but you learn so much.
That's really
Because they already know what the pharaohs and all that stuff, but what did the
Right.
people do?
Yeah. That's interesting. Dodie is saying that she's from Egypt.
Awesome.
In this life. And she's like, I don't enjoy it at all.
I know.
Okay, Deborah's saying 6,000 BC Neolithic settlements started around Egypt.
Oh,
Vera.
okay, yay. Oh. Thank God, okay.
That is cool.
Because I know, and that's what I'm talking about. I do it too. Whenever you get a number and you think,
Yeah.
oh, it's just because I like that number, but you still have to go with it.
Right.
Yeah, okay. See, and I do it. All right.
Okay.
Next one.
Next one is.
I have the brown shoulder, right shoulder brown.
Yes.
Who's that one?
That is Champagne
Champagne.
C. She or he was here last week and asked, can you tell me what is the meaning of a birthmark on my right shoulder of a brownish,
Awesome.
round, perfect circle?
Yes. Okay. Well, this one was kind of icky, but the reason for the birthmark is to remind you that no one owns you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because your husband wasn't a very nice person, and you guys had a cattle ranch somewhere.
Oh,
And it
this
was in the
makes me
United
mad
States.
already.
Yeah. And he was not kind to her, and she did something, didn't clean something right or whatever, and
Did he brand her?
yes, yep. So that's why. So that's why you want to remember that you're your own person. No one's gonna do that to you anymore. You're an independent, strong person.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I don't know if it's male or female.
Right.
It's champagne. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah.
That's a great message.
Yeah.
For this person to
Exactly.
take that and just own their own will and strength and not don't let anybody run over you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, lots
Yeah.
of good reasons
No,
to
it's
remember your
true.
birthmarks
Yeah.
and helps us to remember our strengths
But
sometimes.
somebody wrote this last week, and they said they have 1 million birthmarks everywhere. So do I.
I have a lot. I know, I've been thinking about it more lately. I'm like, I wonder what this is from. I wonder what this
but
is
some of them
from.
are like so tiny. I don't think it
Yeah,
makes a difference.
Exactly.
So,
Okay.
this one was from that life, and this one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
I'm thinking the bigger ones are the.
Yeah. Right.
Well, that lady that had the one inside her mouth was.
That
It was heart shaped though, wasn't it?
I don't think she said it was heart shaped. I think it was just a dot, or she just said I think it was just a bird.
Oh, because I thought that it was heart shaped.
Well, you probably know. I mean,
Okay.
I'm sure that's what it was. I don't
All right.
remember. Okay.
You don't remember?
I just remember thinking it's in the side of her mouth, and it was from a life where she got it tattooed in there. I'm like, that
'Cause
just
in the
sounded
midst of
painful.
Avalon.
Yeah, I've been thinking
But-
of that all week.
Have you been seeing the news lately? I told you guys about the doctor that wrote this book about hypnosis.
Yes.
Now it's like coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, I saw more stuff about that.
Yeah, some guy did a thing on somebody's show, did a stage hypnosis.
Oh, I think I remember.
It was on
Yeah.
Today's Show.
Really?
Yeah, because the weatherman, it's like he wouldn't do anything. He was relaxed, but he wouldn't do what the guy told him to do.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
He was resisting.
Yes, but
Which
that's
is
okay.
good. Yeah, he doesn't have
Because he
to.
said he felt good, I
Yeah,
think.
that's good.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own experience. Of course, Mary, no worries. And then Elma's saying she's got a birthmark too. I have to write all these down.
Yeah, we'll do you next week.
Yeah,
Elma.
I'll have to write that down.
That didn't sound right, huh? We'll
Well,
do
no,
your
she
birthmark
knew.
next week.
Okay, what was the other one besides?
There's
I don't
more?
remember. Yeah, there was another. I guess
Well,
that was
let me see
it.
that one first.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Should I go ahead and read that?
Let me think about that more.
Okay. So while you're
there any
thinking,
more?
Let me see. Let me see. That one's done.
And that's on her hairline? Just a birthmark on her hairline?
Oh, here's another one, but I don't know.
I need to know about Mary's.
Okay, yeah.
So I can write it down.
All right.
We'll be right with you.
Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Below my hairline.
Small round, okay.
On the left side
Okay.
of my forehead. Okay.
On the left-hand side? Doesn't really matter.
Yes, I have
Okay.
a small round birthmark below my hairline on the left side of my forehead.
Okay.
You always know she's thinking when you hear that, getting stuff. Getting infusion.
Okay, this is what I'm getting. She had a gypsy life, and I think some of them maybe wore jewels around their head.
Oh, pretty.
I'm not sure if they did, but that's what I'm getting
Okay.
for you, is you had this favorite jewelry piece of thing that you used to wear around your head, and there was one jewel on it that was your favorite. So that was to remind you that you're a free spirit. That's what I'm picking up, because isn't that like gypsies moved around a lot? and all
Yes,
that?
exactly. They did their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And you love that freedom of just going place to place because you don't like being stuck in one area.
And I wonder too if that is literal place or places in her life even, or different situations
What do you mean?
in this life, if she carries that with her in
Yeah.
this life.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's what it was from, because you just loved the life. I mean, it was difficult. It was not fun all the time because you guys were being railroaded out all the time. But I say all the time a lot, don't I? But
No.
you really enjoyed that freedom, the dancing, you just loved the life
That's
in that
really
past life.
cool.
So that's just a reminder to have fun, be free-spirited, and not to forget that part.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I like the free spirit.
I love that too,
Yeah.
because we had that life too.
Yeah, we had a life in Turkey actually as gypsies.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that
Yeah,
it?
it's beautiful. It was. I could just see you right now dancing, and yeah, you're gorgeous. Just long, black, lush hair. Yep.
Hi, Nicole. We're
Hi,
glad you
Nicole.
made it.
Yeah, we're glad you made it. We
Yeah.
almost didn't.
Yeah, we were a little late today.
Okay. So is that it?
I believe that's it.
Okay. So
Sorry,
don't forget
Nicole.
don't
You
forget
gotta
to
go back.
to do the one. Dodie? Did she have
that's
past lives in other
cool.
countries?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We did.
Yeah.
I mean, so many.
exactly.
Because I think she had like 80. Wow, I'm getting 82 or 83. I don't know why.
82 or 83
Yeah.
lives. That's really,
Oh, because you were going to come in one more time, you decided not to.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, Dodie, what you could do too is maybe in some of your time, your moments, you can, like we talk about sometimes, is exploring the different cultures that we are the most, that we resonate to.
And we're not of that ethnicity.
Right.
You know, if you really love Greece and you're from
Yeah.
America, you know, that kind of thing,
Yeah.
you know that you had a past life there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's even ones that we don't care for, but there's a reason for that too.
Yeah,
Because maybe we had a
exactly.
life and it was quite a challenge. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, look. She used to put, Mary Lester said, that's so interesting, when I was a little girl, I put pretty necklaces with diamonds on my, yeah.
Around my forehead and prance around.
Yep, that's
How cool
it.
is that?
See, that gave me chilly willies.
Me too.
Yeah. Very cool.
That's really cool.
Well, remember that life and remember that freedom and that free spirit that you are, really, because it's in your essence.
Exactly. You,
And
you
Dennis
felt
will
it
do
when
you
you were a
next.
little
We'll do you next
girl.
time too.
Yeah, I'll write down your question, Dennis, and we'll definitely put that in for our next birthmark episode, and we'll go back up.
Yes,
and-
that does mean that, Dodie.
You mean I am not coming again? Oh.
Yeah.
It's 1 p.m. Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for saying that, Sammy. Because we should
forget.
do that. Yeah, we forget to say
Every
that we're
time.
every Saturday
At 1
we're
p.m.
live at 1 o'clock Pacific
Standard
Standard Time. In theory, today we're a little late,
Yeah.
but that's what we try to do every Saturday at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we'll be here next
And
Saturday.
if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments, and Chrissy always looks through them and writes them down for next time.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
After this video is finalized and it's on our channel, please put your spiritual questions and we can bring
Oh,
those
Nicole's
up.
from Texas.
Upcoming. Oh, very cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you for coming, Nicole.
Yeah.
And, you know, next time, just know that we're, like Sammy said, it's 1 o'clock
Yes.
Pacific Standard Time.
All right. Oh, yes, that's true.
3 p.m. Central.
3 p.m.
Yeah. Well,
Central.
doesn't the change of the daylight savings change the Pacific Standard? No, I guess it doesn't,
Oh.
because you're still in that time zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm in Mexico.
Yeah. We get to see Alma pretty soon.
I am so
Yeah,
excited.
it is exciting.
Have our friends come.
Yeah.
It's be cool. All right, you guys.
We love you.
We definitely love you.
We do.
And have a great week.
Stay
Stay enlightened.
Yeah. I like that too.
Bye.
Many blessings. Vote.